So I'm joining Pawpaw and Heidi on their daily ride along, and I figured we could stop someplace nice and have Pawpaw tell y'all some facts about Heidi, because like I said, him and Heidi are conjoined by the hip. They're inseparable. They go everywhere together. All right, Pop, so I'm sure the fans would love to know more about Heidi. So,
all right, Heidi's a Doberman Pinscher. We bought her 5 years ago as a puppy. She's 5 years old. And she's supposed to have all of her shots. And we brought her home, and we hadn't had her just a few days, and she got parvo. So I took her to the vet, and they tested her for parvo, and they said, yeah, she had it. So I called the owner, or the guy I bought her from. He claimed he gave the shots, but evidently if he did, they didn't work, or he just didn't. So the vet didn't give her a whole lot of chance. He gives 50-50. And only then if they give her IVs every 4 hours, and just take care of her with IVs. That's what parvo drives them out. You know, the organs all shut down. So every 4 hours.
whoa.
Anyway, they would charge me $100 a day to do it themselves, so I couldn't afford that. So I brought her home with the IV hookups. They gave me all the stuff and showed me how to do it. And I hooked it beside my recliner, her IV bag. And every 4 hours, I'd go get her and bring her in, set her in my lap, and give her an IV. And I had to do that every 4 hours. And about the 5th day, she was able to start eating and drinking again, and she's been fine ever since. And then after that, we went ahead and got all of her shots for her. So she's had a hard time. Me and her stuck together.
Yeah, she's a survivor in her own way. For
yeah,
sure.
in her own way.
Definitely a survivor.
I think she just kind of remembers that fact that I nursed her. You know, 5 days every 4 hours. You know,
she'll forever be attached to you.
Yeah. Now she goes everywhere I go. Gets mad if she can't go.
You said Heidi's father was a ginormous dog?
Very big, yeah. And her brother had been used for police work. And her mom was big. They were both big dogs. And her dad was huge. Biggest Doberman I'd ever seen.
Biggest Doberman you ever, like how big are you talking here?
Well, I mean, he weighed well over 130, 140 pounds.
Gosh.
Maybe 150. Big dog.
Man, he was
Big
tall. He was tall too, I bet.
Yeah, he's tall and wide. He
just big all around.
All around big
Man.
dog. When he brought him in the room to show us, I'm sitting on a sofa, and the dog was literally faced me face to face. You know, it's like right here. You know. I'm thinking, my Lord, you can't hardly see around him. He's so thick. You know.
Yeah.
He was a huge dog. Anyway, he showed us the brother that a policeman used quite often, and he was very aggressive. Though he had to hold him both hands for us to even look at him. He just wanted to get me for some reason. But anyway, yeah, we got her. Yeah. We've been very happy with her.
Yeah, Heidi's a really good dog from what I can see. She looks very well disciplined. Like I said, she follows you everywhere. I think that's what every pet owner dreams of, is having an animal that doesn't want to spend a moment away from them. Yeah. And yeah, Heidi's a really good dog.
I get up, I can't even leave the room to go to the bathroom at night without her hopping up and going too. You know, she got to go everywhere I go.
She sleeps with you?
Yeah, yeah. And she pulls cover.
She pulls the cover?
Yeah, she gets cold, she'll pull the cover off of you.
That's funny. Yeah, my cat sleeps with me like sometimes, not every single night, but probably half of the nights. But I think you're living every pet owner's dream right there.
Yeah,
for
she's
sure.
Great. Hey, and the funny thing is, we'll be watching TV. It'll be 9:30. That's her bedtime. She just looks at us, gets up off the couch, and goes on and gets into bed.
she beats you to it.
Yeah, if we stay up late, whatever, if she goes to bed at 9 and 9:30, she goes to bed. Yeah, she's awesome.
And she gets along with the cats and stuff good. I see that also. That's important.
She loves to chase cats, but she will not hurt one if she catches him. She just wants to chase him.
Just to get her exercise in.
Yeah, and the cats in the house that come in the house, they don't even run from her no more because they know, they just stand and look at her. If we want to run, though, she's going to chase him.
She's trying to get her exercise.
Yeah.
Do you know the life expectancy for Dobermans?
I don't think it's 8 or 10 years, maybe longer. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not really sure.
They're not real long lived, I don't think.
Heidi, she ain't gonna come to me. She's only gonna come to you.
Heidi, come on, let's go. There she goes. She saw something.
Uh-oh. Well, Heidi's gone.
Yeah.
You know, Pop, since we're here, do you want to talk about like your adulthood and stuff? Because I remember last time I interviewed you, we were talking about your childhood and stuff, and people said they want to know more about you.
Well, I went to a 3-room school until I was in 8th grade, then went to high school, Cleveland, and that's where I graduated from in 1964.
Mm-hmm.
I joined the Marines, went to boot camp in San Diego, California. I heard words I'd never heard before. As a country boy, you don't hear a lot of them words that they talk.
Yeah,
And
the military
yeah,
jargon.
profanity, some words I'd never heard in my life, you know.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I served 4 years in the Marines. I got married about 18 months before I got out. Met my wife in California.
You were stationed there?
Yeah, we just got back from Vietnam, and I was stationed there for a time being. I was fixing to be transferred to North Carolina, Camp Lejeune.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be finishing out my last 18 months. But anyway, we got married. I've been dating her for a good while.
How did you meet her? How did you meet G?
I met her, a friend of mine that was in the service with me. We run around together. He was raised next door to her. They were all friends, and on weekends he would go and stay the weekends at their home. Right, and he told me, he said, I got this friend I want you to meet. So anyway, I went with him and met her, and just kept going back.
Just fell in love with her, literally.
Yeah, and
so a mutual connection is what started it all.
yeah, he introduced us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
anyway, I got transferred to North Carolina.
I hope it's that easy for me.
Yeah, you'll probably know it when it happens. And we was there for 18 months. We got out. We come back here to home. This was home.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought us a mobile home. I got a job with a light company as a lineman, climbing poles and reading light meters and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought us a mobile home and stayed in it for a couple of years. We wanted to build our own home. So it was down on the road, so we moved up here off the road and built a house to start with. And in 1990, that was in 1978, 79.
Mm-hmm.
But in 1990, our home caught fire and burnt down. Had an electrical short.
Yeah, my dad told me about that.
Yeah, it was bad, yeah. And
19...
we lost everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All of our
Yeah.
all of our photos and stuff you can't replace, you know, you lose all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, we rebuilt the home we live in now in 1990. Me and my wife, when we was building that, we built the house ourselves. And me and her and both my sons, Lester and your dad, and my son Daniel. And I had one in the mornings to help me, and one in the afternoons to help me. Daniel was going to school in the mornings. I think your dad worked in the afternoons.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we was able to build the house together, all three of us. And we moved in 27 days after we started.
It took y'all 27 days to finish it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Man.
a log home, so they go up fast, you know?
Yeah. But even still, that's still really impressive.
Yeah,
That's like,
it was a lot of work.
it's a testament to y'all's craftsmanship.
But well, I'd built houses before. So, and my dad was a carpenter too, but my dad had passed away by then. But I'd learned a lot from my dad, you know,
Mm-hmm.
in the years that I worked with him.
Yeah, the same way my dad always says that he learned a lot of what he knows from you.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You know, you pass things down to your kids.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had these two boys, and we built this house and moved in 27 days later. And it's been a good house.
Yeah, it's been really good. Yeah.
It's went through many storms. It went through a Hurricane Harvey, a flood, got waist deep inside it.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt them log walls a bit. You know, you just wash them down, clean them out, clean the floors, and you drive back in, you know. All your
Yeah.
furniture's wasted and gone.
Yeah, all the other stuff, but the house itself is like
The
fine.
house itself solid, yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
And so, been a good place. But I've lived here all my life, you know. I was born and raised here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be buried here. When I leave here, I was right out here somewhere. We have the family cemetery. where
Yeah,
my parents are all at.
Yeah, I think my dad has mentioned that in a few of his videos before, the family cemetery where...
Your dad takes care of the cemetery, keeps it up real well.
Yeah, he does. He does a really good
He's
job
always
of it.
taking care of it.
Yeah, my dad's really dedicated to the cemetery. He wants to make sure that everybody, I don't know the word, but he wants to make sure it's properly maintained.
Yeah, it's really well maintained. He's always taking care of it.
Yeah. Do you have any funny stories about when you were raising the 4 kids, my dad or any of the other kids?
All 4 kids are funny.
Yeah, yeah.
They all have their times, you know.
Yeah.
No, you know, they typical kids. We're family. We played games together. You take your dad and Daniel and both girls. We played football out here.
Oh,
out in the
yeah.
field together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my dad told me that.
Tina was probably my best running back.
Tina? Tina was the best running back?
Tina's tough.
She was a power back.
I'd take that ball, stick it in her belly, and she just go right on. Them old boys hitting her from every side, knocking her down.
So she's a power back
yeah,
then.
she was good. But anyway, we played football.
She's like Earl Campbell, huh?
Yeah. And then they finally outgrowed us. Them 2 girls outgrowed us.
Went on to doing more feminine
things. Yeah, they
things.
went on doing more girly things and left us alone. But anyway, then we got grown. We still played football. And we played paintball.
Paintball.
Oh Lord, that's brutal.
Yeah.
But we played it. All of us played together, and I can't keep up with none of them now. You know, if they put me out there now, I'd just be a target, and they'd take advantage of me. It's been good. Been a good life. Been a good life.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm really blessed to be a part of it with y'all.
We're blessed to have you a part of it. I'm blessed for all my grandkids and kids. Every one of them special.
For sure. All right, folks. Well, that's about all the time we got. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for doing this, Pawpaw. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the fans are really.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
The fans are really gonna appreciate it too. They love you very much. Like I said, I posted that video weeks ago, and ever since, every single day they request more and more Pawpaw. So we'll have to keep that going in the future.
You people, if you're requesting me, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with these folks. Ask your grandma. She'll tell them.
Ask G.
Yeah.